Hello twin flames and welcome to day 5 of the DM journey to union. So during this series we're tapping in with the DM Confessions deck by Bridget Rowe to really ask why the masculines go through what they go through, why they behave the way they behave, and how we can understand as a divine feminine how to give them the time, the space and the room that they really need. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So let's do this then. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know, please, for the masculines? What do we want to know today? I'm taking out anything that's jumping here. So we've got 4 cards today. So the first thing is, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. Now this is super powerful because this card was yesterday. Okay, so obviously what I've done is put it back into the deck by accident instead of putting it to one side. So for it to come up again right now, there's no errors or mistakes on this journey. And that's what the angels are saying here. There's no mistakes or, there's nothing that isn't meant to be. Everything is meant to be. So this is not a coincidence or an error on my part. This is a synchronicity that was meant to come out this way. So this is another reminder that your masculine will always forgive the mistakes you make. So maybe you're still pondering or thinking about yesterday's message, that can you forgive them after what they've done? That they will always forgive the mistakes that you make, and forgiveness is the key. And that was day 4. So the angels are reminding you that they will always forgive the mistakes that you make. I despise others giving you the attention I know I should. My pride stands in the way. So your masculine is letting you know that they get very jealous about you and this connection. It's when the alarm bells go off. Did you hear that siren there? So, the masculines don't like it when you're receiving attention. They get very jealous, and maybe you're jealous too. Maybe that's something you have to overcome on your journey. That was a big thing for me to overcome, not just as a twin flame, but in my life. And when you heal jealousy, you feel free. So your masculine will heal jealousy along their way. They'll understand why they feel this way. And when they are jealous, it's because they feel like something is missing from their life. They feel they are risking losing your love. They feel they aren't good enough, or they're not giving what they should be giving to receive what they want. And this is the message here. I despise others giving you the attention I know I should. So your masculine knows that they should be giving you more time, more attention, more energy, but their pride stands in the way. And your masculine is saying that to you, and their pride is a mask that they wear. They fear being vulnerable with you. They fear wearing their heart on the sleeve sometimes with you, or being open to you. They're afraid of being vulnerable. So really the pride there is their mask, and that they hide, or they wear this mask of pride because they feel vulnerable inside. And they're afraid of being vulnerable with you and opening up, and, for you to kind of be there, and then for them to lose you, it would hurt them, it would rip them apart. So they are kind of saying to you, this is why I don't give you the energy that I know you should. Yet they despise anyone giving you attention. And it's not just a lover or, someone who's, interested in you. This is a friend, a family member, a work colleague, anyone that's giving you attention. This is why they struggle with social media. This is why they block you. Because if you put a picture on social media and they see someone else liking that picture, it doesn't matter who it is. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's another man or woman, or, it's a family member. They just get jealous because you're interacting with someone else, and they feel like they can't like that picture because of their own silly pride, or because they're afraid it'll show vulnerability, or that they truly do love you, or any of these feelings that they try and keep inside. So this is another reason the masculines block the feminine on social media. Or, they just can't handle seeing you gaining attention from other people. And that's why sometimes they walk away. Especially if you're in a karmic situation yourself as a divine feminine. If you're with anyone else, they find it very hard to allow you to have that attention because you belong to each other. And in the series Separation Heals, I'll speak about how you belong to each other. not in a way that is controlling or demanding. It's a soul bond. You belong to each other. You are them and they are you. You are one. So they know that it's not right for you to be sharing time with anyone else. But you as a divine feminine won't be sharing time with anyone else. This is something they've made in their mind. They blow things out of proportion the way that you do. The feminine and the masculine both do this, both get overwhelmed by anxiety over what each other is doing. And the feminine feels at times like a crazy person. As a divine feminine, we can feel like a crazy person when we stalk our twin, or when we're constantly thinking about them, or they're constantly on our mind and we think we're going crazy. Have we made it all up in our head? And then the doubt and the fear creep in. Well, the masculines deal with this too. And they despise, and that's the word they use, not hate or, don't like very much. Despise, that's when you despise someone. It's when you just don't like it at all. So they are despising people that give you attention. But it's not those people that they despise, it's themselves, because they know that they should be the one giving you what you deserve. So the masculine really doesn't despise anyone apart from themselves. And that's why it's always a journey of self. It's always a journey of understanding ourselves, because what triggers heals. So your masculine is learning from experiencing that jealousy that they need to step up and do something about their own self, that they need to be the one giving you attention, that they need to be the one changing their life, that it's up to them. And I've closed down my feelings and I quit love. So sometimes the masculines will close down their feelings because they feel that they need to quit love. They don't know how to love. They have to learn to understand love again. So if your masculine is kind of cut off their feelings, or they're being indifferent with you or quiet with you, it's because they've closed themselves down, because it's easier. It's like, when you're in somewhere, like, imagine you've got a ship and, you're in like a spaceship. This is what they show me. And you need to conserve energy. So you shut down all the lights, or you shut down part of the ship to conserve energy. It's the same thing. The masculine sometimes closes down their feelings to conserve their energy, so they can reflect and process and work things out. And I'm really missing you lately, nostalgia. So they miss you. And for this to come up in day 5, it's a big sign that they are missing you, thinking of you. The masculines really want you to know this, that they will forgive the mistakes that you make. They forgive you for things, but they're missing you. So they're missing you. They're jealous of other people giving you energy, giving you attention. They know they need to make a change, and they're missing you. So they say, I'm really missing you lately. I'm thinking about you. So another big sign that when you're in separation, or when you're not communicating clearly, they miss you. And sometimes separation comes in, to bring you back together. They're giving me fear, obviously, so all these fears can be released, but so that they can miss you too. Because sometimes when the feminine is always there, the masculines don't realise what they're missing. They take your love for granted and they don't make the change. But when you're not there, they know they have to make the change. They have to step up and do something about it. So there's great power coming into this connection today, because the angels are showing this to you. So don't worry about the time it's taking. And time ticks away differently for the masculine. So you may feel like, time is running out. You may really think about the time it's taking and worry about it all. But for the masculine, it feels like the days just go on, because they know they need to change their life. So, they see the clock a lot differently. They worry that the time is running out. They worry that you're going to be with someone else. But they also feel like everything is taking time. They worry about the time that they are taking to get things done. So the big message here is that they are really missing you, and they are nostalgic when you're in separation. They think about you more than you even realise, divine feminine, going over the time you've shared. And they've closed down the feelings so they can conserve their energy and process their feelings and work things out. And they're saying, I quit love. So that's also a sign that, they aren't interested in anybody else. They've quit love. Even if they are in a karmic situation, they quit love. They are saying, I'm not interested in anybody else. I've closed down my feelings. My heart is with you. I despise others giving you the attention I know I should, but my pride stands in the way. So they don't really despise others. They despise themselves because they need to change themselves, and they will always forgive the mistakes that you make. So the angels are guiding you here and showing you that the masculine is always missing you, always thinking of you, and you're always on their mind. So the message is, you're always on my mind. Even if you think I've closed down my feelings, even if you think I've quit this love, you are always on my mind, and I'm really missing you. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.